Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is kind of an unusual video for me, but you know, I am desperate and it's time for me to make some changes. That might sound a little bit extreme, but maybe not. When I look at my channel and I look at the demographics, I realize that most of the people who watch my videos are 45 or older, and most of them are men. So maybe you can find yourself in my story. I've always been one of those indestructible guys, and I've always been a pretty powerful man. It's hard when you lose that. I was always one of those guys who could make up for my lack of intelligence with sheer determination. If you said I couldn't do it, I was going to show you that you were wrong. But suddenly I feel like those days are gone, and I'm not willing to accept it. Over the last 3 years, you know, we've gone through a lot as a family. A lot of upheaval at my work, a number of very serious family tragedies, and some very severe illnesses that I've suffered through. In the process, I have kind of lost control of my health, and that's kind of disturbing. I've gained a lot of weight, and I don't want to make a bunch of excuses. I like to eat too. I like to eat too much. But I realized here at the beginning of the year, my back is really against the wall. I can't breathe, feel like I'm gonna die half the time, and that is not an exaggeration. But you know, I don't wanna live that way. I wanna be strong again. I wanna be healthy again. I wanna run again. That's a goal for me. I wanna run again. I used to run, and I wanna be able to carry my canoe through the woods without being worried that I'll be passing out. I don't wanna have to measure how far I can get before I have to turn around and go back. So to make a long story short, I've looked around at a lot of different diets, and I've kind of settled on the carnivore diet. I've done well with intermittent fasting in the past, and I think I can work with this one. I wanted to make sure that I was a week or two into it to make sure that there was some legitimacy to making a video like this, but I am, and I'm feeling pretty good. It's kind of funny. I used to really love meat. Now I really don't like it. I have got to that point where I am burning fat and I'm in ketosis. It's kind of taken away my appetite, which is a really good thing, but it hasn't really destroyed my energy. So anyway, I thought maybe some of you guys out there might be thinking the same thing. It's time to turn over a new leaf, time to start out and try to do something about my health so that I can enjoy these outdoors as much as I really used to, that I want to. And last night I was deep down in the swamp, walking around with my headlamp, and I realized already that I could breathe a little bit easier. I was moving a little bit freer, and that's kind of exciting. Maybe it's possible to turn back the hands of time just a little bit so that we can enjoy our lives better. Maybe it's just time to get started. So if you have any words of encouragement, I'd like to hear them. If you've had any experiences with this, I'd like to hear it. Thanks for bearing with me for a minute or two. Enjoy your time out there in the woods.